passion and zeal to do so. So you haven't been consistent as a government.
I disagree.
And I do think that the question of long-term unemployment is looming very large. Plus, with Job Pact 2 that they're introducing, the property tax, etc., there's an awful lot of people who are going to be severely cut in their income. And you cannot say that this is not austerity, which is what Micheál Martin said, it's the opposite to austerity. For a whole cohort, tens of thousands of people, it looks like, smells like, and will feel like austerity.
You can't say spending 3.5 billion.
Detail today of some of the initiatives, and some of these initiatives seem to have been announced.
That's good, isn't it?
No. Not at all. Property tax, we've always argued that property tax is a regressive tax, and I know.
But how is it regressive when as Paul lays it out there, that most people won't move at all, and the very most the most expensive homes, presumably owned by the wealthiest of people, will pay the most tax?
It's regressive because it is not based on what people earn; it is based on where they live. Now, I could argue that...
But where people live is based on what people earn and the wealth they have,
not necessarily.
in many cases.
No, not necessarily. The family home is, for vast majority of people, is hard won and hard kept and hard earned. And it's not like they have this huge amount of wealth at their back. Yes, there are, not far from here, Donnybrook, Dublin 4, there are loads of roads that are littered with very wealthy people in very wealthy homes. But the average family in the average home in Dublin, Cork, Limerick or wherever, it is not a form of wealth or income for them. It is the family home that they rely on, and an awful lot of them are paying hefty mortgages for it. So it's a regressive tax because it doesn't look at your wealth or your income. It assumes that because you own a house and your name is on deeds, that somehow you're wealthy. That is not the case. It's certainly not the case in this country. And like I say, there's plenty of wealth in property. So really what they should be going after is the Cuckoo and the Vulture funds, who have walked away with paying very, very little tax. Even the latest measure that they brought in is paltry compared to the punitive measures that they're putting on ordinary people on the family home. Certainly tax wealth, but this is not a form of wealth.
Marie Sherlock, you were